Hey, yes, it is I. I'm alive. I'm back. Today, we're talking about this. The Hp Spectre. This is the GeForce GTX edition NVIDIA. Alright, so, pretty sure, if you don't know, I'm pretty sure most of you already know the Spectre line, top of the class, you know, second to none, maybe, but the XPS, you feel me? And this is not going to be a long video like the last one. I'm just going to make this quick. Alright, so, I personally feel bamboozled. Like 6 months ago, so I have like a long experience with it. I've been using it for a while, right? 2020, got it when it just came out and everything, right? Because I needed a laptop, I needed top of the line, I needed everything. You feel me? I needed it to be able to do all of this. Feel me? I needed to do all of that. Okay. I needed that. Came with a pen. Oh, it also came with this. You know, not leather, but you can put the pen right here. We're also gonna talk about this pen. But anyway, let me grade off straight up by saying this laptop. In conclusion, right? This laptop is ass. Thanks for watching. Peace. Nah, let me stop. But for real though, I kind of feel robbed. Here's why. This laptop is like a monster, but it's not. Okay. So if you ever seen Dragon Ball, right? Like Super, if you've seen Dragon Ball Super, you know how Goku and Ultra Instinct, right? Full on mastered it, and he was a beast. That's this laptop, right? But in saying that, that's also HP with this laptop, right?
Whiz,
Yes.
Goku's done it, hasn't he? He's finally achieved it.
Yes.
It's astounding. This mortal really is something else. Look at that brilliant form. There can be no doubt. This is the true power, complete in all its majesty. This is autonomous Ultra Instinct!
Again, in saying that though, when Ultra Instinct and you haven't mastered it, it turns against your body, right?
Goku! What's happening to him?
The divine power beyond his own limits.
That's HP with this laptop. That's what happens, right? So with this, it's the battery life. It got 4K. You feel me? Like, bro, it got everything. Like, this laptop, the processing speed is amazing, super fast. Everything is fine. The only problem is the battery life. The battery life is a letdown. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I was tight. I was pissed because what I bought this laptop for was to do all my creative stuff on it. Like, it gets super hot, right? And it kills the battery life. In 2021, what do you expect when you go to buy a laptop? What do you expect, and how long do you expect the laptop to last? They advertise a laptop like a good 7 hours. You can get it last up to 7 hours, maybe more. Like, you've seen Apple announcing their laptop can last up to what, 22 hours or whatever, right? With their new M1 chip, right? Cool. I don't know if I like got the wrong, like I didn't get the, because they have another version of this laptop. They have another version. They have the Evo, the HP Spectre Evo. That's the one like full on Intel and whatever. It doesn't have Nvidia on that one, right? It's just Evo. Maybe that one's more battery efficient, but at the time that one was not when I was buying this one, right? This and for next, let me look, for almost a 2 grand laptop. No, call it 2 grand, right? It has everything else, but the battery life is so crap. Come on now. And let's not forget how, like, cool when you're buying everything. Because for me, I spec'd everything out. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I spec'd everything out. I wanted a laptop that I could have for a while, super spec'd out. I got it, and the battery life is crap, right? And as I told you, when it just came out, um, the battery, there was much really comments on the with comments. They were mostly good. So like, I was giving it a chance for a while, but and when I just got it, I haven't been using it much. So I've been recently using it, and I'm like, wow, it's not lasting long at all. Comes to last, it can only last 4 hours. I expected at least 4 to 5 hours. That's the max it can last. I expected at least 7, right? Like they advertised, right? I didn't expect it to get so hot. Like, here's a story, right? So my girlfriend was here and she had class. I let her use it for her Zoom call or whatever. For like 1 hour, it was at like 90% battery life. When she was done, the battery life, 1 hour, right? The battery life was at 15%. And she couldn't keep it on her lap for too long because it was so hot. Like, she was like, oh my God. Like, she had to like, she wasn't even on it for a full like 30 minutes yet. She was like, I had to switch. She had to get like a blanket to put on her lap and everything while she was talking because it was so hot, right? So, and it was hot. So I hit up HP and they was like, alright, cool. They was like, alright, cool. You gotta update the BIOS and everything, whatever. I did that. I gave them control of the laptop and everything. They did it, whatever. Cool. And then they was talking about, oh, put it on comfort mode, because obviously they know it gets hot then if they made a comfort mode, right? So I put it on comfort mode. Comfort mode, right? It's cool and everything, but lowers the processing power, right? Like immediately as it gets hot, you hear the fans because it cools it down immediately. But by itself, when you just get it on its recommended mode, it gets super hot. So I'm talking about super hot. Like, I'm not talking about like, ow, like you put your hand on a hot pot, but it's like, sheesh, relax. But and not let's talk about the pen real quick, right? So 2020, right? Don't get me wrong, this pen is great. The only problem I have with it is that they gave me the old model, which I don't understand why, right? Why would you just give me the regular ink pen? I think that's what it's called. Yeah, but they have the HP tilt pen, right? And you couldn't even switch this one out when I was like customizing mine. I couldn't even switch this out. It was just that one. Why? Why were you bro, this uses a freaking battery, right? It uses a battery, right? The tilt pen that they have, right? The new tilt pen that they have, it doesn't use a battery. It uses USB-C and charges. But this one uses a battery. It doesn't charge. So when the battery's empty, I gotta go get another one. Which, that's fine. But it's like, if you have the newest, you send a 2020 laptop with your newest pen and everything, you give me the new pen. Or let me at least be able to switch it in. You feel me? But you couldn't do that. And with the Evo one, it comes with the tilt pen. But yet, this one costs more. Right? This one costs more. And let's not the camera quality. No, it's not great. This is a video. This is the video quality, camera quality on the Spectre. Yeah, as I said though, I didn't buy it for this. I wanted power and battery life, and I didn't get the battery life part. But that was the least of my problems. As I said, I bought it for creative reasons. I wanted to do Photoshop, video editing, you know, make YouTube, like you know, all that creative stuff. Even like I wanted the pen because I wanted to like, with I like to precisely, use the pen to edit, you know. But don't get me, nothing's wrong with the pen. I just feel like I got ripped off. And then when I was talking to customer service, it was more like they try to help me fix all the problems or whatever. But then I just got really tight about it. But about the whole thing, the whole situation with the laptop being so expensive and the battery life is so trash. And so I hit up customer service. I was like, yo, the battery life is so trash. What's going on? Like, can I get a refund or something? And they was like, no, you cannot get a refund, sir. If you have it for over like a month, they're not gonna give you like a refund on it. But you can send it in for use your warranty and send it in for repairs.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Okay.
Okay, I guess. But anyway, I was doing all of that, talking to the guy or girl. It was through a text chat, so I'm not really sure if they were female, man or female. But we were talking, and they was like, we got to one point, and they was like, I'm sorry, but all the laptops last for like 4 to 5 hours. I was like, no, they don't. Or like, what? What year are we in, bro? What year are we in? No, they don't. Like the old ones. Like, yeah, the old ones maybe like back in the day. But I've seen laptops last for way longer, and they're this skinny, right? It's not like, oh, it gotta be huge or whatever and a big battery life. No, I've seen laptops this skinny last for a long time, right? Then, like, so I was like, no, are you like? I just looked at him like them, like at that point I was just like done with the conversation because I was like, you don't know what you're talking about, huh?
I beg to differ.
But I digress, right? I went back to the HP comments to see what everybody was saying about it, and the guys, I'm gonna put it up on the screen if I can find it. I'll put it up on the screen. But this guy, I felt his comments so hard, like recently, because when I bought it, it just came out, so there was not mostly good comments. I went back and this guy said something. He literally said everything I was saying. Right, I'm saying right now that it's good, it's fast and everything, but the battery life sucks and it gets super hot. Right. That's majority of my problems as well. And he returned his, but at the time I wasn't using mine as much, so I didn't really like notice it right away. But as I started using it, right, and another reason I didn't even send it back immediately either is because, like, I contact them multiple times, right, and they gave me fixes and everything. I was trying to give it the benefit of the doubt because I spent a lot of money on it, and Spectre is known for its reputation to be one of the second best laptops, or even among the first. You know, it and XPS are like back to back. You know, they're like the two best, right? So I was like, all right, cool. We're giving it a chance, whatever. Maybe the battery life, you know, it's brand new. Maybe you need to whatever. The guy was, and then like the last time I hit up customer service, I was mad on everything. As I said, refund. He was telling me like I can optimize the battery by plugging it in, plugging it out. Like you gotta get to like 25% or 15% battery life when you plug it in and plug it out and let it die.
Huh?
I'm like, I'm not trying to do all of that. Bro, what? Like I got a brand new laptop. Bro, I'm not trying to do all of that. What's wrong with you? Feel me? I'm not trying to do all of that. That's dumb. So, but in straight up my opinion, this laptop is great. It's great. As I said, it has Windows Hello, fingerprint scanner, everything you would need. The only problem is, it gets super hot. I don't think it's worth $2,000 if the battery life is not gonna be like at least 7 hours, or not even 10 hours at least, right? At least last 10 hours while you're doing your work or whatever. Like, I understand you're doing heavy work and duty and everything on it, but even so, you can at least last 7 hours, right? That's like almost a full work day for some people. 7 hours, but you can't even do that. I was really upset earlier when I was really thinking about it, but then I calmed down so I can talk to you guys about it. If I recommend this laptop, no, I don't recommend it at all. If I could send it back, I would. As I said, it's like Goku going Ultra Instinct. Amazing, but then the after effect is so bad that the battery life is would just kill you, right? And that's like one of the biggest problems for this, and the heat. It's literally like Goku Ultra Instinct. The heat was crazy, and the after effect of when he finally, his body couldn't handle it. That's what this is. That's what this is, right? Almighty and powerful, but the battery life cannot handle it. That's what this is. Like, that's my only problem. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Thanks for watching.
I should have known that one day you would be haunting me as well.